What's up YouTube, Hardy Crayfish here, and today we are talking about the next generation of consoles. So this is going to be quite a controversial video, and I'm coming from the point of a console gamer, and I've always been a console gamer for as long as I can remember, but now I'm starting to see some of the flaws with being a console gamer, and it's mainly due to the constant barrage of microtransactions and release DLC. I mean, when a game's released, how is DLC even available? Shouldn't it just be with the initial release of the game? The memberships as well, Xbox Live membership and PS whatever membership, it's all starting to just annoy me more than anything. I am a budget gamer, and that's just through choice, and the past couple of years I've realised there are some really decent games out there, and they're not all the latest and greatest titles. There are some fantastic retro games out there, and I'm only now just discovering them. And this is also why I've set up this channel. It's because I want to share my experiences, maybe give out a few tips on how to save money, you know, just enjoy gaming as it should be enjoyed. It's become a bit of a farce, really. The gaming industry has squozed every single last penny it can out of us, and I'm just starting to feel a bit fed up with it, to be honest with you. And when you start comparing like hardware prices between a PS5, which is rumoured to be around £500 or $500, compare it with a PC, you can do a lot more with a PC, and for £500 you can build a pretty substantial PC. So I don't understand now, in my current situation, why I would gravitate towards the more expensive console option when a PC has a lot more uses and a lot more backwards compatibility. And I understand there's pros and cons with ease of use and other things like that, but at the moment I'm just not at the situation where I'm supporting console developers anymore. There's also the point of when hardware gets released, like with the Xbox 360 for example, there are issues. There's bound to be issues because it's a new release. There's bound to be issues. And you had the red ring of death on the original Xboxes. Now, can you imagine if something like that was to occur again? And it can do. It can happen at any point. There can be oversights in, the manufacturing of these consoles, but we just don't know until people start using them. I still have my Xbox One, and I'm sure that's going to be supported for the next couple of years anyway. So I'm not going to be missing out on any console titles I may have missed switching over to PC. And also recently, Xbox Live has gone up in price. I think it's like £50 now. It used to be £40, but I can't see the justification of charging this in the first place, because companies like Steam can offer online play for free and it's always updated. I know there's niggles here and there and people complain about bugs and things like that, but on the majority, most games are still supported and have a following, and you can connect with these people more easier than you can on console, because there's online forums, there's Discord, there's all these other things that you can use on a PC to make the experience better. And if you're always trying to play the latest and greatest games, that's fine, I understand that, and a console might be perfect in your situation. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but what I am saying is there's a lot more potential on PC. And I just find it startling that it's took me this long to realise the differences and the advantages with moving over to PC. So in conclusion guys, my plan for the future, my gaming future, is to stay a generation behind on console, because eventually the PS5 will go down in price. I understand that in the next 6-7 years you're looking maybe like the Xbox One is now, it's about £200 brand new, so at that stage I may purchase one. But my plan for the future now is to stay a generation behind on console, and for AAA titles I am planning to play them on PC, and I'm going to invest my money in better computing hardware so I can also make better content on my channel. I can play better games, I can maybe get into streaming if my internet allows me to, and all round I believe that I'm going to have a better experience on PC in 2020, 21, whatever, into the future, and I'll always have that backwards compatibility as well with my consoles and obviously on PC and emulation. thanks for watching, guys. I understand it was a bit of a rant, and I understand it's a bit of a controversial subject, but I just wanted to get the message out there that the new consoles aren't everything. There is other options out there. People are focusing on PS5 and Xbox Series X and whatever else. Just realize you have options. There's not a set way of doing things. Okay guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.